Caitlin Clark makes bold statement about NBA star LeBron James. LeBron James is a name that will forever resonate in the world of basketball. Whether you believe he's the greatest player of all time or simply one of the top 10, there's no denying the immense impact he's had on the game. At 39 years old and now in his 22nd NBA season, he's still performing at a level that few players could even dream of. What's even more remarkable is the influence LeBron has had off the court, particularly in supporting the next generation of athletes. One of those athletes is Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, for those who may not be familiar, has been making waves in the basketball world for years. After a historic collegiate career at Iowa, she became the first overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft. Her rookie season with the Indiana Fever was nothing short of spectacular, earning her the title of WNBA Rookie of the Year. She averaged 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game, while shooting an impressive 41.7% from the field. Clark didn't just play well, she transformed her team. The Fever went from being the worst team in the Eastern Conference to making the playoffs in just one season. Her ability to lead, inspire, and perform under pressure has drawn comparisons to some of the greatest athletes in history. LeBron James, one of those greats, has been a vocal supporter of Clark. Over the past year, he's made it clear that he recognizes her talent and respects what she brings to the game. In August, after Clark's standout performance against Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky, where she dropped 31 points and dished out 12 assists, LeBron took to X, formerly Twitter, to express his admiration. "If you don't rock with Caitlin Clark's game, you're just a flat-out hater. Stay far away from them people. Please," he wrote. The post quickly went viral, amassing millions of views. But that wasn't the only time LeBron voiced his support for Clark. In a September article with Esquire, he spoke candidly about why he admires her so much. "I have a great deal of respect for Caitlin Clark because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next jump," LeBron said. He went on to add, "Me watching Caitlin and seeing what she's doing? I've been in support of her since day one because I remember myself going through that, and she has my support 100%. LeBron's praise didn't stop there. He called Clark a transcendent player and noted how her talent was evident even during her time at Iowa. "She's an unbelievable talent," he said. "It's great to watch." It's not every day that a player of LeBron's stature heaps such high praise on a younger athlete. But Caitlin Clark has proven time and time again that she deserves it. Her skill set, leadership, and ability to rise to the occasion make her one of the most exciting players in the game today. Clark herself recently responded to LeBron's kind words during an interview with Time magazine.
Or messaged me directly, but it's been cool to just see his support of myself and the W overall. You can tell he really watches and turns it on, and yeah, he's been kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So, I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, so I think that's pretty cool.
While she admitted that LeBron hasn't messaged her directly, she said it's been cool to see his public support. "You can tell he really watches and turns it on," Clark said. "He's been a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, so I think that's pretty cool." This statement from Clark is bold. Referring to LeBron as the greatest basketball player of all time is a topic that sparks endless debates among fans and analysts. For years, the GOAT conversation has been dominated by comparisons between LeBron and Michael Jordan. But Clark's endorsement carries weight. She's a student of the game, someone who has clearly studied basketball history and understands what makes a player great. For her to call LeBron the greatest is a testament to how much she respects not only his on-court achievements but also his contributions to the sport as a whole. LeBron, now in his 7th season with the Los Angeles Lakers, continues to defy the odds. In his 22nd season, he's averaging 23.0 points, 0 rebounds, and 9.1 assists per game, while shooting nearly 50% from the field. Those numbers would be impressive for a player in their prime, let alone someone nearing 40. But what makes LeBron truly special isn't just his stats or longevity. It's his ability to inspire others. His support for Caitlin Clark is a perfect example of this. By publicly acknowledging her talent and advocating for her, he's helping to shine a spotlight on the WNBA and the incredible athletes who play in it. Clark, for her part, has embraced the responsibility that comes with being a young star. She knows that she's not just playing for herself, she's representing her team, her league, and the future of women's basketball. As LeBron said, "Game recognize game." And perhaps by the end of Clark's career, it will be GOAT recognizing GOAT. Their mutual respect highlights something bigger than basketball. It's about legacy. LeBron James has spent his career building a legacy that goes far beyond the court. Caitlin Clark, still in the early stages of her professional journey, is already following in those footsteps. The connection between these two players is a reminder of what makes sports so special. It's not just about wins and losses or records and accolades. Yet it's about the relationships, the inspiration, and the way the game brings people together. So, whether you believe LeBron is the greatest of all time or not, one thing is clear. His impact on the game is undeniable, and as Caitlin Clark continues to rise, she'll undoubtedly carry that same spirit forward, inspiring the next generation just as LeBron has inspired her. In the end, the torch will always be passed, and when it's Caitlin Clark's turn to pass it, you can bet she'll do so with the same grace, passion, and respect that LeBron has shown her.
Which scoring mark will last longer? Clark's NCAA record, or LeBron James is the only player in the NBA with 40,000 points?
I am actually going to go with LeBron James's record because it just takes so much longevity. Plus, I think the women's game is growing leaps and bounds, and you're more incentivized to stay in school longer because the NIL deals.
Yeah, that is true, but Caitlin Clark was pretty impressive this weekend as well. And this is Sophie's choice. All right, how about this? Danny.
The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. But I'm rooting for Caitlin because I've been in that seat before. I've walked that road before. I'm just kind of in this mode right now because I'm getting the same, thing from watching my son, who's a 19-year-old, kind of getting a lot of animosity and hatred towards him when he's just a kid trying to live out his dream. There's a very small number of men and women that actually get to live out their dream of playing a professional sport. And we have grown-ass men and women out here doing whatever they can to try to make sure that does not happen. That is the weirdest thing in the world, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that Caitlin has a great head on her shoulder.
Thanks for watching WNBA Zone 69. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on the WNBA. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll catch you in the next one.